So here's what we do for a walk. I usually have my trusty little staff here. The babies usually follow me, and like the emus, see, they get a little close. Boomerang's okay with them, but they don't trust them yet. But I know if Sheila comes, and there's Sheila, all I do is I put the staff out to keep her at distance. That way these little boys here don't have too much of a problem. And of course, our trusty cat Stranger always comes on the walk with us. We just go around the perimeter of the big pasture, which goes back to the woods there, and they always find themselves something neat to eat right there. They already know. Some overhanging shrubs and bushes. There's a lot of elderberry bushes I found up here. So what I might do next year is uproot a couple of them. We have probably about 10, 15 back there. I'll uproot a couple of them and get them closer to the house. There's also a lot of wild grapevines. We already have grapes, but it's kind of nice to have these in the back for the animals. A lot of wild animals. Then of course I have a broody guinea fowl. She has been laying eggs and nesting since spring, okay? And every time I find her nest, I take her eggs because I'm always afraid that something will get them. Because so far, every time a peacock or something nested on the outside, the eggs were always stolen. It's just the way it is. So what I found is I can't take her eggs anymore now because she got smart enough. You can see her. She has nested on the opposite side of this fence in the woods where I could get the eggs, but I'm going to choose not to. I hope that she makes it through with her babies and that they don't get raided and eaten. But there she is. See if I can get a better shot of her. There she's sitting there. It's a little too close. But, yep. She's sitting right there on her eggs. And she always lays between 15 and 20 eggs when she nests. And that is amazing. So this time I will let her hatch her brood. Where is she? Oh, there. This time I will let her hatch her brood, and we'll see if hopefully they'll all survive. If not, every day I check on her, and once she's off the nest and she has some chicks, I will take the rest to incubate. Because I have found with the peacocks, one of my peacocks had actually nested under the fallen tree, and she did hatch one baby, got up from the nest and walked away with that new hatchling, but left the other two eggs laying there. And when I got there, they were slightly cold, but I did pick them up and put them in the incubator and hatched one more. The other one is still in there since I'm not sure when it was last laid. I candle it, there's something in it, so I'm going to leave it for a little bit longer and give it a few more, maybe a week or so, and then if nothing hatches, we've got a dud or something happened to the egg, or it got too cold out there, because I have to look at the development. So here we are. There you go, look at that. Goatscaping. Yeah, they love all these trees. I mean, we are going to end up cutting some of these branches down, feeding it to them. And as you can see, the boys, they like to come along on the walks with us. And they're not really intimidated anymore by the boys, I think. Now you'll see Bruce, this is a boomerang. You know, he's not really interested in chasing them, but he would investigate. Because they are new to the pasture. They don't stay overnight here. They're just in here with me to graze. And I do let them get close. Now there's my danger. I don't know about her. I'll monitor this. I'll get a little closer with my staff, just to make sure she's not getting into any shenanigans with them. See, where is he? Yeah, he's already let go. Now, there's Sheila. I'm going to see what she does. See if I can back out a little bit. She's looking, and she is choosing to walk away. Not yet. Because this little guy here is leaning up on me to get some of these branches. So I got my staff ready, and I will just flick it up like this, and she's already walking away. But I'll usually keep this as a distance guide between them at a couple of arms lengths away. But so far she's looked at them and walked away. So there's Boomerang. He's gonna freak Frosty out. They're still a little freaked out by them, but I think every day it's a little less. They can get closer before they freak out. So this is a good exercise, because eventually I would like to have them all together in the same pasture, because the stable they go in is the best and warmest stable. I'd like to get these goats in there for the winter. I mean, if not, I'm going to build them another one anyway. But since that one there holds the heat in and it's right next to the chicken coop. Boomerang! All right, now I got to stop this. Babies, come here. Come here. Whoop. So that's what we do. So he started chasing, and then she, come here, babies. All right, so now they're safe again, and they heal. They know when they get chased, they come here. So they're still in the chase mode. So this is going to have to be a long outdrawn. This might even go on until next year. I don't know, until they give up chasing them, because eventually they have to get used to them. I mean, they've gotten used to ducks, which they never liked before. They would chase the ducks. Now that we have these ducks, they go in and out of there. They even go in the stable with them. So they're okay with the ducks. It's just taking a little bit longer with these goats. Come here, babies. Come here, babies. I think they're out looking for trouble, because they're coming. I don't mind them coming like this with their head down, but once they raise their head up and engage in that chase, I don't want the goats to be stomped on, or worse, they have big talons, and I don't want them to get hurt. Right, Boomerang? You're going to go for a walk with us? You can, but you're not going to chase them. We're not doing that today. Not any day, even though you just did it, right? Come here, babies. So they're up there looking for, actually the brush is more back in that direction. We'll walk that way along the fence line. That way they have more protection. They only have to watch at one side, and I'll be right behind them. So we should be good. I noticed there's some mosquitoes around, getting bitten. I might have to cut this short. I didn't put any bug spray on or anything, so ugh. All right, let's go get these little goats fed. This is the feeding frenzy when we have dropped apples. I gotta watch out, because itty! I just smash the apples with a brick as long as they're not near me. And then they will just gobble up all the apples. I tried to get this video done a few seconds earlier, but man, you just get attacked when you have a bucket of food over here. Ugh, let me just grab these. She just knocked the bucket over. So I'll just smash them. The emus will eat them, the goats will eat them, and all these little bits and pieces, the chickens will fly up and grab the rest. Let me get this one down. These are all fallen fruit from the tree, so we get plenty of those a day. And even the guineas are having at it. They've grabbed some apples whole and dropped them because they're too big to swallow. Oh, hang on, Boomerang. All right, let's see. Here's one more. Wait. Oh my gosh, they will just grab the big one. Oh, there's a big one. Let me get that before they try to swallow it whole. Ay. Wait, Itty. Come here, I'll get you one. Let me smash it up a little bit. Oh, whoa. Okay, well, you're not going to let me smash it? You just want to eat it? Whoa, watch it. Because as soon as I smash it, it's gone. There you go. Have at it. Oh, it's like taming freaking tigers when you walk in here with a bucket of apples. Yeah. Look at that. They love those apples. They're going to get plenty more since I'm making apple wine today. I will have plenty of cores and peels. There's some on the ground. I'm going to pick those up that they have missed, or they tried to. These are the ones, these halves, that when I first smashed them, they picked them up and wanted to eat them whole. And they're too big. Stop. So I'll just give them another whack. There you go. And they're still eating them. Oof. All right, now I need to go back out. I have got me a little helper to pick the apples today for our apple wine. And let's see how far he's gotten. He's been very good. There he is. Let's see how far he's gotten. Close this gate. Now those apples are within reach of his hand, but he's really trying to pick them with the apple picker, which is kind of funny. I mean, he could pick them here, but he's learning. You got 2 in one go?
No. I just picked this one from another one, and then I
Alrighty. Yeah, we got some big apples on here now. I'll be going around it, see if I can't pick them on my height. There's my little helper today. He's getting my apples for me, and then we're gonna make apple wine, which he won't be able to taste, but he can have the must, like when it's apple, like an apple cider, just apple juice. There'll be plenty of that too. And we're making what else? Applesauce, right? You're gonna make, and you like applesauce. We're gonna make that too with some of these apples, because we'll have plenty of them left over. Yep. All right, thanks. So this is the old apple peeler corer. It's so old it's falling apart. I really need to get a new one, because the screws are loose. I could tighten them, but we have made apple wine and all kinds of stuff with this in the past, so I'm going to need a new one. So what you do is you take the apple where the stem is, kind of pop it on there, so it's central. Now I have to hold mine. Normally this suction cup would work, but you can see the bolts have snapped out of it, so this is really old. Then you set your peeler on tension. Get a little closer so you can see the apple. And then you've got the peeler and the corer, and then you'll just whiz it through there. Now normally it doesn't wobble like this, and as you go through it, it will slice, peel, and core your apples.
Yeah, that's really shaky.
It is. It's really old too, so I'll dig out the parts that I want for my apple wine.
And in the camera, it's so shaky.
And then this goes to the animals, and that goes into the apple wine, or we can make applesauce with it, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I show them my open sign?
Sure. Go show
And
them.
also, we're open for business.
You made that today, didn't you?
Yeah, I made that. Oh, my dad helped with the rest. I made the square. I made that person right there. He's smiling since our apple wine is the best apple wine in town.
You shouldn't know that because you can't drink wine. But we make applesauce too, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you love that applesauce.
Yeah, but it's a half part. In morning applesauce, afternoon apple wine.
Alrighty. You turn it off now if you know how to do that.